The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
She has some tight lips. On her face! On her face! Oh my god, don't clip me! Oh no! Can I give you all of the head pats?
Question. Can make me one? Yes. Smooth!
Somebody clip that, please! Oh my god!
Deceased.
Oh. Ah! I saw it happen! I saw it happen!
Who was it this
Lemon. Anything to say for yourself?
It was her!
No!
Sorry.
You can't do that! What?
I saw you!
Oh, goodness me. You were running around in circles, and everyone was running different directions, but I clearly saw it. Kangi dead after you ran past him.
Right.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Nope, nobody votes yet. Nope. Wait, who did you vote again?
I'm sorry, but you
I'm going for the lemon.
No.
believe me because
God.
Poppy is
No.
Maui saw me do a task. Maui saw me do shields. Oh! Ouch. You okay, dude? Let's photograph him. We really captured the agony! We really captured the busted balls!
Emotional damage!
I'm gonna have this one framed. Alright.
You certainly shouldn't count on such a procession for every trip you make to Fontaine. It's just a one-off thing, for my own peace of mind.
She's trying to
It'll also
protect
show those guys
you.
what'll happen to those who dare to mess with my friends.
She always like, get home safe, my Discord kitten.
Well, if you think it's a good idea, Traveler, then...
How is the bird doing now?
My first time streaming in months and this is how it's going. Oh! You landed on your feet though. Cool. Those rules are really normal. They're like basic etiquette. There's a box next to me. Oh my god, I just can't stop laughing. What's so funny? That I lagged and then I died because I was lagging? Horses, I think. Horses? Egg. Oh! Wait, guys, how often does that happen? What? What? I'm actually so confused. I threw an egg and it spawned 3 baby chickens. No, 4 baby chickens.
Oh.
Oh, you're gonna play us a little ditty? Oh, lovely.
Please don't ever ask him to play as a little ditty.
I just did.
Do you know what to play?
Don't ever say that word again.
It's
What,
playing
did
the
he?
song, you know, it's playing the song from the game itself, you know, that we're in.
That bird has
Oh.
I think I find that really
my word.
It's where we just find a dead body. Oh! Ah! Craig! Craig, how dare you! Didn't think you'd have it in you! I got really scared! Scooping your poops, let it begin. Indeed. Let's go say hi to my wife. Wife! Hello!
Hi.
Oh! I summoned actual in real life wife! That's fucking funny.
Sorry.
You're fine. Oof, that is why I warned you guys.
her speech to Congress today, where she demanded that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic
Okay,
region.
more war stuff.
The Kremlin has yet to respond, but this
Pet the
is
dog! Pet
clearly
the
a
dog!
new
Yes!
escalation in
Game lets us pet the dog!
Many experts are suggesting the specter of a third world war draws closer every day.
I like this game. Oh, I'm grabbing two things at once. Oh! That looked painful.
I'm going up. They're taking me away. Over there.
Worry about yourself, Max
Ew.
Caulfield. Take a step back, Nathan Prescott. Oh man, you're telling me what to do? Get away from her, dude! Hey! Nobody tells me what to do! Not my parents, not the principal, or that whore in the bathroom!
I think he shot himself. Oh.
Max? Chloe? No.
Same reaction.
Sacrifice. Yoink. No, don't. Rui!
What does sacrifice do?
I don't know. Why do you know the...
Ah! Rui! Rui, please! Rui! Jesus fucking Christ!
And now the pancake. Now everyone's pancake.
They're intimidating. Most people clam up the minute they see us. Lips sealed so tight, getting them to talk almost feels like trying to break into the fortress of Meripede. But put them in a clothing boutique, and they suddenly start gushing faster than the waters at the Fountain of Lucine.
Damn.
Oh, is that because they're trying to show off or something?
For God's sake.
Yep. People are vain creatures. They can't help but want to talk up new developments in their lives or show off how much they know about other people.
To go off and date her, guess you didn't cheat. But you're still a traitor. Yeah, you're still a traitor. God, I wish that you had thought this through before I went and fell in love with you. Keep the shears nearby the sheep because I hate going back and forth. Oh, turtles, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm even more sorry. They're gonna attack me? No, I was just trying to get the boat, okay? That was insane. Hello, 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 and welcome on in, everybody. How are we doing today? Let me check my values. Music's coming through. Mic's coming through. Hell yeah! How we doing today, guys? I hope you're having a wonderful start to your week. It's Monday. I hope you don't have too much of the Monday blues, even though the weather is kind of gross today. I went outside today and I regretted it immediately because I got soaked in rain. God, I hated it. Hang on. I just adjust my blanket a little bit. Ugh. There we go. That was dramatic. hey, if you guys weren't here for literally yesterday, last stream, we were doing some dating simulator game to get in the mood for Valentine's Day, to get in the mood for some love. I hope you guys are in the mood for some loving today, because we're going to be playing some more Dream Daddy. Now, you weren't here last time. Dream Daddy is essentially a game where you play a dad who has a daughter who's seems to be in her teen years, so she chats back sometimes. You've just moved into a new neighborhood full of single dads. And your whole thing is going around and talking to them. And I suppose you have the option to date some of them. I'm here because somehow I'm in the game. Yes, there is in fact a dad in this game, a single dad named Craig. Incredible, incredible. Last time we actually ended up sleeping with one of said eligible dads because we met him at the bar and we got along and he was like, do you want to come back to my place? And I was like, hell yeah, you sound cool and mysterious and I'm kind of swept up in you. I just looked at the credits for this game. That said dad, whose name was Robert, yes, Robert, is voiced by none other than Dan Avidan, a celebrity crush of mine. I would say celebrity loosely because he's an internet personality, but still, I've had a crush on Dan Avidan for a long time, and that's so crazy that the first person that we ended up spending the night with in this game is voiced by him. So, wow. My type is coming out now. That's so funny. But yeah, I'm excited to go back into this game. It's been incredibly fun to do the voices for this game, which does mean actually, because I'm voicing everything in this, it's not going to be a very long stream today, because it's quite straining on my throat. Like yesterday, I had to stop talking for a while because my throat was absolutely shattered from doing all that voice acting. And then wouldn't you know it, in the evening I did more voices and I was like, damn, I am pulling out all the acting stops. Somebody better hire me soon. Anyway, off topic, but I actually did just record a cover of a song just now as well, so I'm putting my voice through it. Thank you for the hydrate. I will indeed hydrate. I've got water, but I've also got this wonderful Monster Juiced Aussie lemonade flavor, which is one of the more decent flavors. I think we could do with more flavors, but this one I like. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, we're gonna get right into it. And check the game's coming through. Yep, the game's coming through. The game audio's coming through. Heck yeah. You guys let me know if you like the look of any of the other dads. So far, we met a teacher, a goth, a family man type guy. He's a youth pastor, that's what he is. We met who apparently is our friend Craig. He was our friend in college and now he has 3 kids. Crazy. We met the barista. We met the guy that has a dog and a well-accomplished 10-year-old girl. We met Robert, who was gruff and mysterious, and we slept with immediately because of course. Anyway, let's get into it. So we'll continue from last time. We were in the middle of a cookout, meeting all of the dads and talking to all of them. So here we go. I apologize if I forget how to do the voices that I did last time. Or I forget what I chosen to do for their voice. We're just going to roll with it and do the best we can. Alright, so we talked to Joseph and Damien last time, so I'm just going to go ahead and click that option and skip through it. Because last time we actually spoke to him, so we're going to skip this conversation and go to another one. I feel bad for skipping it, but okay. Let's talk to Robert and Brian. Oh, Robert. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's a delicious piece of meat holding another whiskey drink. Damn, I think he has a problem. I walk over to Robert and Brian, who are chatting over drinks, determined not to be weird about what happened that night. I hope Robert feels the same. Yeah. Hey, guys. Puppet, how the heck are ya? Settling into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. Oh, I think I accidentally opened something. Hang on. Is it opening something? Maybe it's not. Okay. I thought I accidentally clicked off of the screen and opened something. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Oh, I did open something. I ain't trying to go live on TikTok. Get it out of here. Okay. Anyway. Poppet, have you met Brian yet? I mean, have you met Robert yet? I read a name on the screen. Yes, I believe we met. Briefly. We're not playing this cool. We really aren't. Hey. Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Robert robotically extends a hand. I shake it as he stares unblinkingly into my eyes. Oh god, what does it mean? How's it going? It's good. Robert focuses on the whiskey he's holding. He takes a long sip. He just took 2 very long sips consecutively. We're not doing well. Great! Look at my friends becoming friends. Us dads gotta stick together, you know? Us dads? Robert has a kid? Oh, I didn't know you had kids. Hey. Robert continues to stare at me. Jesus, does this guy ever blink? Yep. Cool, that's cool. We stand in incredibly uncomfortable silence for several moments until... We gotta get off this haunted truck! Oh no, the ghost locked the doors! Daisy and Amanda run up to us. Thank God. Quick, hit the emergency escape button! But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons! Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts. But how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it's such quality television. Alright Daisy, I found us a couple bugs. We're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find a kindling for fire! Okay. But not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Yeah! Now you're getting it! Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. I turn my attention back to the conversation, but wait, where did Robert go? I skim the party and finally find him in the corner talking to Mary. Does he not want to talk? Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I snap out of my Robert-induced haze. Whew, getting a bit hot over here. Guess Amanda just sort of has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids at her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Okay, I like Brian. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes, takes a deep breath, and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen.
Oh.
You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and the crowd around Joseph start to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
I can't remember what voice I gave Craig. I think he's supposed to sound like Dude Bro-ish, so... You probably didn't know this, Poppet, but Joseph's gotten known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrillable.
Hey!
I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up. Oh, dad pun! Dad pun! Dad puns! Ay, ay, ay.
Hey.
Oh, there's more! Let us keep studying. He's a rare quality about him. Oh, he's got a little flower crown on. That's so cute.
Approved!
Approved. Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Ah.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop! All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Alright, guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We grab our food and hang out, enjoying the perfectly cooked cheeseburgers. That makes me want a cheeseburger, something fierce.
Oh.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? Feels like there's a real community around here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid. We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with all the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why didn't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Dad Book? What? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops. I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. Carmencita? That's a strange name, actually. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Felt like I was at a networking event. Yeah, kinda. I'm gonna get LinkedIn notifications out of this. I just know it. You don't think it's nice that people want to connect with you? Not when their affection jams up my inbox, metaphorically speaking. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dadbook. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad. Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm going out with some friends. Oh? Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it. And be careful.
Yeah.
I will. Make good choices. Of course. And call me if you need anything. Dad, you're not going to do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and I never will do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kind of to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff, see how long I can sleep for, throw a party, work on some stuff. You know, dad stuff. I'm just gonna relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great, see you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really do hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes! I'd love to be able to cook that. Although, I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil. Like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food of real nutritional substance. What's a baked Alaska again? I can't remember what a baked Alaska is. No idea. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. Hello, Creepy Camp. How you doing? A very sunny and hot day in Alaska. Ah, you funny, Craig. I should check in with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone's almost always in her hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. Yeah. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? I might be wrong, though. I'll ask her later. Yeah. Craig. That was a bad pun. I didn't like that. No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only I don't know what that word is, my anxiety, but possibly exuberating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who is she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't I even know any of her friends' full names? Oh, gosh. Why would he call the cops? It's past midnight and his teen child is not home and not answering her phone. Yikes, yikes. Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. Can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God, it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. Now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my text? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops. I guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk to her room. Amanda Ann? Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and you didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I have a right to be concerned. You're my only daughter. Well, I can't give you a play-by-play of everything I do all the time. I'm 18. Oh, she's 18? I thought she was 16. You shouldn't even be giving me a curfew in the first place. Yes. Even at 18, you should have a curfew. Actually, whilst you're not paying rent, you should have a curfew. Ugh. Hello, Mao. She is an adult, but at the same time, she's still a young adult. whilst her dad is paying the rent and she's living underneath his roof, she should at the very least update him on what's going on and come back when she said she would. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. Hang on a second. I need to take a really quick and sudden BRB. So I'm just gonna save right here. Oh, I'm grabbing two things at once. Oh! That looked painful.
I'm going up. They're taking me over there.
Oof, that is why I warned you guys.
in her speech to Congress today, where she demanded that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic
Okay,
region.
more war stuff.
The Kremlin has yet to respond. But this
Pet the
is
dog! Pet
clearly
the dog!
a new
Yes!
escalation in
Game lets us pet the dog!
Many experts are suggesting the specter of a third world war draws closer every day.
I like this game.
Take a breath, Max.
God!
Go through all this data and you can find out where Nathan took Kate after the
I
party.
don't want to do the investigation! And also hilarious how my tracking follows me all the way down. I didn't know it does that. Oh, that's clippable. I'm gonna clip that. Spreadsheet simulator. Oh, don't get me started. Oh! Ouch. You okay, dude? Let's photograph him. We really captured the agony! We really captured the busted balls!
Emotional damage!
I'm gonna have this one framed. Alright. Oh, a bison. Do you think maybe it might drop some leather? Should we try? Oh, it's gonna hurt me. Oh! Yep, I thought so. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, 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 okay! That was so dumb. Oh no, my stuff. Wait, I think I have a spare sword. Let's... Oh. Ah! I saw it happen! I saw it happen!
Who was it this
Lemon. Anything to say for yourself?
It was her.
No!
Sorry.
You can't do that! What?
I saw you.
Oh, goodness me.
Oh my God.
You were running around in circles, and everyone was running different directions, but I clearly saw it. Kangi dead after you ran past him.
Right.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
No, nobody votes yet. No. Wait, who did you vote again?
I'm sorry, but you
I'm going for the lemon.
believe me because
God. No.
Maui saw me do a task. Maui saw me do shields.
So he leaves me alone. Like, I'm not interested right now, bro. Shut up! Honestly. At this point, it's annoying. It's not even that scary. At this point, he's either going to... Alright, we're back. Thank you guys so much for waiting. We're gonna continue on for a little bit more. Okay, we were going to bed. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brewed some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. It'll hopefully be okay. We can talk about it in DMs if you like, Mal. I think I'm just gonna stream for a little bit longer.
Oh.
She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey. I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it and I didn't. I honestly didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team plays? Team plays. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did. Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Damn. It's good that she apologized. Thank you for the hydrate. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book? A social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda, I'm an old man. I can't just put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. That's crazy. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some likes and dislikes. On a Friday night, you are most likely to... Ooh! I get to answer these questions. Had to help Slam set up a TikTok account? Nice. Friday night. I hate these options. Let's say... fall asleep watching the History Channel. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My grill, the lost shaker of salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes. A boat, obviously. That's actually a great answer. Don't need anything, my survival skills have trained me for this day. I'm gonna go with a boat, that's funny. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. I'm gonna say street smarts. Because that's me. I like a good personality and an intelligent person. I'm mad that big belly isn't an option. What do you want to be when you grow up? What did you want to be when you grew up? Okay. Technical writer for manuals and instructionals, salty boat captain, pro skater who's also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. I kind of love that last one. Wonder why you need to know that. This is clearly a personality quiz for which dad I most suit. What's your favorite movie genre? A war documentary, Sean Connery's entire filmography, anything on Laserdisc, romantic comedies, whatever will make me cry, or old comedies that haven't aged well. Ooh! All of the brain is being used right now. My answer is actually whatever will make me cry because I love something that is dramatic. What's your ideal date? Napping together, doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together, eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Ooh. Trying to geocache but getting hopelessly lost. Oh, I've been chibified. Arson, being emotionally vulnerable. Arson! What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan, my sick vape, my book of world jumbles and a pen, a cool knife, my cripplingly low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys and wallet at home. Sometimes. I'm gonna say this one because it's a funny answer. My cripplingly low self-esteem. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories, how proud I am of my child, potential ends of the world, if I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill, when I can get the next cup of coffee, lawnmower modifications. I'm gonna go with when I can get next cup of coffee. Profile complete! See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. Could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them, or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I promise I'll make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad! Hell yeah.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got dads? I can't believe that. Oh, what's this? It's me, your dear old friend from back in the day, Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dad Book. Recently, there's this exciting new messenger service. You may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing on Dad Book? That's funny. Why are all of them so hot? Oh, I don't know. Oh. They need to be appealing. They are hot though. I love this. I get to choose now. Let's hang on a second. Oh, Brian, not Brain. Damien is just in fact a goth. Alright, we'll do a quick recap of who we've met so far. We met Craig, who was our friend in college. He's like a real bro. He likes to go jogging. And he's fit and healthy with 3 kids. Matt is the barista at the local coffee shop, who seems as socially awkward as we are. Brian is the lovely gentleman who has a corgi pup and also a 10-year-old girl who is very talented. Thought it was Viatra. Oh wait, different Craig. Carry on. Robert is the mysterious and gruff individual that we spoke to at the bar and then went home with one night. Damien is the goth who has very high standards in clothing, who we saw getting a little bit heated at the essentially a hot topic. Hugo is Amanda's teacher at school. He seems very chilled out and intelligent. And Joseph is the dad of 4 kids who seems to have it all. He seems to also have a wife who likes to flirt with other men. Strange. He's also a youth pastor. Yeah, I don't remember what Brian does for work because we didn't actually talk to him for that long, but very exciting. I am gonna message Damien first. I think. Can I? Oh, we can read about all of them. Oh, screw that. We're gonna read about all of them right now. All right. Craig Kahn? That's an interesting second name. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur. Wow, this Craig has it going on. And fitness enthusiast. Juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig, but someone's gotta do it. On a Friday night, you are most likely to get one last good cardio session in. Oof. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A box of energy bars? Eh. What are your turn-ons? A sub 6-minute mile? Oh my gosh. What did you want to be when you grew up? A beer pong world champion? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I speak keyboard now? Wait, what does that mean? What's your favorite movie genre? Buddy cop movies forever. Oh, like Hot Fuzz. Yikes. What's your ideal date? Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. Oh god, no. Can't think of anything worse. Would you never leave home without? An extra tube of energy gel. I spent a lot of time thinking about my mile time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Okay. Let's look at Matt's profile. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me on most days selling bean juice. I can't speak today. This is crazy. Over at the Coffee Spoon or hanging out in the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no way music. Thank you for the hydrate. On a Friday night, you're most likely to perfect my cold brew setup one drip at a time, baby. That's fair. You had one thing to take with you onto a desert island. What would it be? Fine tunes to pass the days away. True. That's nice. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumental words. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What kid is actually like dreamy of that? Also, yes, I am missing because for some reason it didn't trigger properly. Hang on. If I click this one? Well, I don't want to set it as main camera. That's odd. It's because that redeem automatically makes me go back to the main camera. Anyway. And main camera would be where my other VTuber model is. Anyway, what's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. What do you never leave home without? My headphones both in-ear and over-ear, just in case. Fair. I spend a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from? Where did it go? We all just agree it's a bad idea? Okay. Brian! What does Brian actually do? Because I had no idea. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. Okay. We still don't know what Brian does for work. On a Friday night, you're most likely to see how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. You have one thing to take on you, desert island, my fishing pole, turn-ons, a keen understanding of steak cuts. This guy likes food. What do you want to be when you grow up? A fireman. Favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. Fair enough. Ideal date? Deck building. What do you never leave home without? My fishing pole. Spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. It's a great quality to have, knowing how to cook. Robert. We've already had a slice of Robert, haven't we? Yum, 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 yum. Brian is just the most dad of all these dad. That is fair. That is fair. Need this man's grilled meat. Damn! When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy its all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? Okay, so no real bio, so we don't know what Robert does for work. On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. What? Weird. You had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? A gun! That makes sense. What are your turn-ons? Don't talk to me. Oh! Oh! Damn! What do you want to be with when you grow up? Grifter? Favorite movie genre? Italian neo-realism? What? Ideal date? Grave robbing! Gosh. What do you leave home without? At least 4 knives. I spend a lot of time thinking about. You ever really look into rabbit animals' eyes? Robert is a weird man. We get another message from Amanda? No, we didn't. Okay. Damien, who I really like the look of. He's weird, weirdly hot. I know, right? How do you do? I finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. Really? Because your son seems to despise you. If you ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitably of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. Black cats! Heck yeah! Let's go! Most likely to listen to true crime podcasts whilst I taxidermy new specimens. That's actually... Taxidermy is a really hard hobby to get into. He's deaf a vampire. Maybe. I did see him out in broad daylight though, so... I think we're good. You had one thing to take with you onto a desert island. What would it be? A coffin? What are your turns on? Pronouncing bosom correctly. Okay. What would you want? What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat? Okay, okay. Not beating the vampire allegations at all. You just put on some sun cream. Maybe. Maybe. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. You know what? I probably would get along with him. What's your ideal date? It's night. We're in industrial darkwear club in Berlin. The music drums the beat of our hearts. Ooh, Damien, be still my beating heart. This is actually reminding me of the other dating sim type. Ouch. I've been put in jail? Am I in horny jail? What happened? He is a fucking vampire. Guys, you should have been here for when I did the dating sim that was just vampires, because that was a wild time. Really wild. Edging jail! How very dare. What do you never leave home right without? An upside down cross. Okay, Satanist. I spend a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. Okay. Alright, we've got 2 more to go. We'll just read them out. Middle school teacher, high school teacher, a writer of scholarly articles on 18th century literature of various esteemed publications. If you're on here to tell me that my son put a cherry bomb in your trash, I know and I'm sorry. Wait, we haven't met Hugo's son yet. I really want to see. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A remembrance of things past by Marcel Proust. Oh, I missed the first one. Brew some strong tea and paint my miniatures. Oh, that's actually really cool. What are your turn-ons? Muscles. Okay. Oof. Pardon me. What did you want to be when you grew up? Movie star. What's your favourite movie genre? Documentaries on art history. What's your ideal date? Each of us read a different book on opposite sides of the couch in comfortable silence. Ugh! I hate that. What do you never leave home without? My glasses. I actually forget them at home a lot. Oh dear. Spend a lot of time thinking about. I worry about people who are against e-readers and are more in love with the idea of books than actually reading them. Yep. Good bounce and hopefully get be back before you end stream. My phone has a shit battery life, but I'm finna walk to the store and grab me a monster. Have fun! Be safe! And we got Joseph, voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out in the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Friday night, most likely to lead the community in a fun mixer. Nice. Desert Island, my 6th string. Okay. Turn-ons, my loving wife. Yikes. What did you want to be when you grew up? Ship captain. Damn. What's your favorite movie genre? Feel-good movies.
Like putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Crap gay. Frogs friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay.
Guys, I think Joseph might be gay. He might be bi. He does have a wife and 4 kids. What's your ideal date? Lovely on the night on the town with my wife. What do you never leave home without? The good book. Spend a lot of time thinking about how I can be a better man, husband, and father. Could be closeted in a way. I mean, he's a youth pastor, so he's clearly religious. So maybe there's some like trauma happening there. But yeah, I think my 2 favorites are Robert and Damien. Let's see if we can message Damien. Damien seems really interesting. A little odd, but interesting. I think I'll hang out with him to get him to know him a little better. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Hey dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime. Sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing. And typing. Man, this guy writing a novel? I leave the computer to make some coffee. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee and the computer finally dings. Pop it! Oh, whoa! Hang on! I must confess my excitement to receiving your kind letter, for you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask your forgiveness, however. I believe our first meeting did not pay me in a gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Whoa, there's more. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch. Wow! Thank you for the hydrate. I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda! Amanda pops out of her room, her eyes a little puffy, almost as if she'd been crying. Amanda, what the heck? What happened? Hey, you alright? Oh, fine. Yeah, totally, I'm cool. Oh. I just found out the succulent I've been watering singing to for the last 3 months is actually made out of plastic. Oh my god. Oh god. Even the dirt was fake. Hang on. Oh, honey. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. I'm so sorry about your plant. I'm gonna say the first one. If there's, you know, anything going on, I just want you to know I'm here for you. And I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt. I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Dad. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but if I stop badgering her about it, I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Can you help me with something? Aww. Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. How do you not notice it's plastic? I don't know. Some people aren't like botanists like some of us are. You ever been gifted a plant and you're like, I have no idea what this is? Or that's what she wants you to think. Maybe. There could be something else going on. No, can you interpret this for me? I turned the computer to Amanda. She squints at Damien's message. I just Don't understand NetSpeak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now? Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad? Kids got over saying lol and lamau or whatever decided they... what they needed to do was to bring it back to the 1800s. So what do? Where's your pen and quill? What? Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill, Dad? Dad, how will we know how to address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball? Okay, now I know you're messing with me. Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or... So if you read Pride and Prejudice for school one more time and now you're reciting things you know back to me, aren't you? Like the first 5 pages and I read a review of the movie, still gotta be though. Great, so what do I say to Damien? I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Sure thing, dude. Regards.
Yes.
Puppet. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. It was really... Well, I suppose that's that. Ooh! I make a short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor estate. The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. Pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back and a hollow sound echoes throughout the house as I strike it against the door. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting all the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Whoa. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me. Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting in ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Parpet, pleasure to have you in my home. I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. My god, this guy is crazy! I love it! What's with the door slamming shut? Oh, sorry, that was a draft. And the door creaking open when I knocked? I accidentally left the door unlocked. And the creepy oil paintings? I like oil paintings. Right. Right. Please, let me show you around. Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlour, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlour again for some reason.
Oh.
This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I've been able to craft a residence that's both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. We walk past the door, covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era? That's my son's room. You know, the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward, there's more to see. We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish. And this is the library. Sunlight streams in from the floor-to-ceiling arch windows. There are walls lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books that are scattered all over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room. Look at the butterflies! I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive. Nice bugs! I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime. I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger. Ah, the pinner's gambit. Is that a thing? No. Pick up a book. You know, Poppet, the Victorian era there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought that the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school. I pull out a book and at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
Oh my.
Okay, I think that's enough. Damon snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf. Did it actually say that in there? I thought I was making that up. That's a rare book from my private collection. Look out the window. I walk to the window and are greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Damn, Craig! He sees me and waves up happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn! Did you know that the Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows? Wait, really? No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. Please, will you join me for tea? I follow Damien to his sitting room, where the finger foods have already been set up out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea. This is delightful! I love this! Tea parties need to become more of a thing. I can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Right, I know you guys are going to think this is like a crazy girly or out of touch thing to do, but please, at least once in your life, at least one time this year, throw yourself a tea party. Like, get like a lovely tea set. You don't have to actually buy a tea set. Just cakes, little sandwiches, tea. Just do it. It feels lovely. It's fun. Have fun. Damien smiles to himself. What?
How delightful.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth class of people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the later time of the day and the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they were served. Oh, okay. My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea. That's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. Your home is really impressive. Oh my god, did you guys see that? Hearts and eggplants shot out from behind him. Crazy. Seems you really put a lot of work into this place. Thank you. No one's ever complimented my home before. Hell, I barely got matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. And look at what you've done. I'm kind of jealous. That's very generous of you to say. What got you so interested in golf stuff? Well, when I was a young boy, my father... Did he take you into the city? Sorry? Haha, did you guys see a marching band? I'm afraid I don't understand. Oh, you're serious? Of course. But it's, you know, the song. A man made me listen to it. Seriously? I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals, it grew into a sort of obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us. Why not go all the way? I like not dying when I catch a cold. He takes a sip of tea. I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and I try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals that would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Poppet, do you have any hobbies? Oh man, I do, but I don't know if I care about anything in the way you care about this stuff. Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing and quite honestly rather attractive. Oh, Damien, you are speaking my language because this is my thing. It doesn't matter, like, platonically, romantically, I want to hear about what you like. I love hearing about what other people like. Please, do tell me about your hobbies. Quick, sound sophisticated! Love me some word jumbles. The written word fascinates me. We spend so much time using words, you know, and I think people would appreciate them more if they had to unjumble them. It's poetic, really. Oh, so you're a writer? In a sense. We finish our tea and finger sandwiches.
Oh.
Come, I have one more thing to show you. Blech. Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in a beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air. My God, this place is beautiful! Ah! My garden. It's beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth and to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so flowers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different feelings. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even in the style which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message. Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off a vine. Hang on, I'm just going to hydrate. Lilium bulbiferium, the orange lily. What do you think this one means? My loins are ablaze, thou art the Titus. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. I hate all of these answers, but I'm going to pick the first one. The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred. Well, and that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favourite type of flower? Ooh! Not actually any of these options, but we got snapdragons, honeysuckle, and sunflowers. Snapdragons are fun flowers. And they call them as such because if you pick them and you squeeze the petals very gently, the petals open and shut like a dragon mouth. So they're called snapdragons for that reason. Honeysuckle can be used to make syrup because it tastes good. And sunflowers, obviously, are where sunflower seeds come from, and they're bright and cheerful. Out of all 3, though, I'm going to have to say that sunflowers are my favourite. They remind me of sunshine, and then you can eat the seeds as a delicious snack. What a practical choice. My stomach grumbles. Oh man, now I want sunflower seeds. I have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you. Ah! Damien's gonna get his flowers! Damien's gonna get his flowers! Ah! He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. Fun fact, not so fun fact actually, that most men throughout their lives do not ever receive flowers until they have already passed away. So, get the man in your life, doesn't matter whether it's your brother, your friend, your dad, your granddad, your uncle, get them a bouquet of flowers at least once. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings. Oh, Poppet, will you excuse me? I must take this. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. Yeah. Makes me wish I had put a little bit more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew into the size of cherry tomatoes and immediately died. Yikes. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle! Oh Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me?
Fix that guard.
Oh, I've got to admit, okay, oh! Nope. Oh shit. There we go. Like this? No, that's not the way that goes. Are we sure? Oh, it must go the other way. Wait. No, it's got to go this way. Really? Well, that doesn't go there. Shit. Shit! Am I not supposed to get this right? No way! Oh god! Oh god! Do I need to, oh god. Hello?
Time.
Ah! Busted! Ah! I broke a gargoyle! I'm so sad! Crap, 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 I can't figure this out! Uh-oh! Here comes Damien! He looks upset. I hope it's not about the garg. My sincerest apologies have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter I must attend to, so... Poppet, did you break my gargoyle? All I did was lean on it.
Oh my.
I just had it installed last week. Oh, no matter. I suppose it would give me a chance to work on my masonry skills. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I must take my leave. Oh no! I broke his gargoyle. That's no problem, dude. Everything alright? Damien worries at the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away. Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucian. What's wrong? He appears to have, well... His teacher needs me to come to the school post haste. Do you need help? Oh no, you don't have to. Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together. You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side. Let's go! Oh, it's Hugo again! Damien and I walked to the school and were immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Just take a quick sip of my water. Hey Damien, you're here in record time. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend. Wow, whatever it is, he doesn't seem like this is Hugo's and Damien's first time to say my kids are in trouble. What is it this time? This... Damien, you have to see to believe. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading us... I can't actually see that last word. Watch your step. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement. They don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of the creepy basements. We find another teacher in a boiler room tucked away at the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Oh, Hugo's son! Lucian has a bloody nose. Oh. Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around at the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and masonry tools scattered around. What happened here? Ernest punched me. Lucian tried to kill me. What? The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me there was wine down here. You tricked me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask of Amontillado Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him. What's cask of Amontillado? It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk and lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine in a fine vintage and then buries him alive behind a bricked wall. Oh my gosh. It's a lovely story. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. Oh, whoops, that's not Lucian's voice. I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't exactly going to leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just going to sit still while you slowly built a tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling manically. That sort of tipped me off. Ernest, 20 minutes? Dad.
Sweet Manchego.
the like little voice acting there is in this sometimes makes me laugh. It took you 20 minutes. Son, we did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado. And it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse? Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages and read a review of the movie.
Whoa.
It's only 5 pages long and there is no movie. Haha, yeah, you're right. I guess I paid Lucien to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me. So, when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell, don't do whatever that was. Again, you two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucien high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. But Mr. Bloodmarch, you too. Thank you for your mediation. We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucien, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin the drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you and I see that you're struggling. So if you decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car. Can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard. I love you, son. Lucien continues staring out the window. Love you too. We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside. I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work out. It's alright. All things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good, so there's your silver lining. There is that, yes. I really admire how you handled that. You're a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been. I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favours. Rarely does. You're a good dad. See you around soon? Whoa, look, we got the eggplants and the hearts again. It would be my honour and my pleasure. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. Woo! I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yo. What you watching? Tiny House Hunting Brothers, Extreme Edition. Ugh, I hate this show. Couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing on an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. Oh my gosh. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a two-bed, two-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad. I am not pooping outside, Greg! Why don't they just get a regular-sized house? I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go? It got strange. We had to go to school to pick up Lucien since he tried to. He lured Ernest down in the cellar with promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right? How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except me? Lucien live streamed the entire thing. This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise it was a fun day. That Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company and a surprisingly diplomatic dad. I dig his style. You know what? Me too. Heck yeah! We're gonna get in... Oh, look at that! Oh, I got points! Whoa! Rank A! Let's go, let's go, let's go!
I'm not quite sure what that one means. I read it in an article once about the Victorian era.
That's his voice? We get voice lines? We are rewarded with voice lines after dating. That's cool. Hell yeah! I am killing this dating scene. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. Takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. Take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you might want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes the door open. Oh man, her room looks sick. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't.
Yeah.
I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Huh.
She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in! Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh no.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools and that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice. Whatever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside. Whoa! We're in a seaside town? Crazy. Tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby. And there's a discount if you bring your student ID and... Amanda, slow down. You're going to choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention the students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we all get the professional photo editing software for free? Oh my gosh, this place sounds incredible. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. Thought I taught her better to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's going to be. You could take a survey online and they match you with someone similar major and interests. I bet we're going to be best friends. Craig and I were a good roommate. Oh, words. Craig and I were. A good roommate can make a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about a new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough. That sounded like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying if you need one. Bet I could forge one. Think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No? I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park for these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. Don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very proud of you. You're all grown up now. You're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears on my burrito. It's going to make it taste sad. Ew. Taste sad? I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. We're getting all
Welcome.
cutesy.
You've got dads.
Oh, hell yeah! I can talk to more dads. Hell yeah! Hey, dude, I've got the runs. What? Oh, I've got just the thing. Let's talk to Robert this time. Robert was pretty nice. A little odd, but nice. And ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type a message to him on Dadbook. Hey Robert, good seeing you again at the... Hello? At the cookout. Want to grab a drink? I sit there for a couple of seconds, hoping he'll message me back. Don't ghost me, bud. Hey, it says that you read my message. I anxiously wait for my response. Let's watch cat videos! I start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. Didn't realise how long I'd been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back into my head. I jump back over to Dadbook and see if he responded yet. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. Might as well make the best of my day. Oof. I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV. Food channel. Ooh, Meat Hell is on. You have 10 minutes to cook a 5-course meal that must include these ingredients. Steak, lemon meringue pie, paper clips, and a hammer. What? If you're unable to finish cooking any of these ingredients from the dish, we will release the... I don't know what that last word is. Oh my god. I'm not kidding. Please help us. I lose several hours to whatever the hell it was. Sighing, I get up and walk around the house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Plays to cook a gourmet delicacy. Minigame? Minigame? Walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. Make a sandwich, microwave some eggs, mustard jar. Make a sandwich. Make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The sandwich, a lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. Ugh, that was dumb. No! I look around and remember that Amanda's not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles up off the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. That's disgusting. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more. Bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. We were packing up the old house. We found an old basketball hoop that would hang off the door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I put that. I spend a couple of minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. Take a leap from the free throw line and rocket the sucker down into the net. The crowd goes wild. And welcome to the jam. I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. I forgot the rest of the words of the song. No look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something something space jam. I just managed to barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. Do I not have a job? What's happening? We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. Afterwards, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament. What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glace with creme fraiche, of course. This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears. Are we bad people for watching this? Yes. After a few more episodes, Amanda goes to bed. Check my computer one last time. Still nothing from Robert. But it says he read my message. Is he ignoring me? Eventually I climb into bed to get some rest. I just can't stop wondering why Robert would message me back. Oh! We didn't get anywhere with Robert. That counted?
I'm intrigued.
Oh, that's Dan Everdan's voice.
Welcome. You got that.
I actually wanted to date Robert! What the hell? Ugh. This is you from the past? What? Whoa, how'd this happen? Crazy. Okay. I'm gonna take a really quick BRB. And then we will be back on to Date More Dads. See you guys in a moment.
There is a musket?
Like America.
Well, I wouldn't say everyone on the patrol uses a musket. I just happen to have formed a platoon made up mostly of musketeers.
Nice.
Whoa, Chiori, Paimon didn't know you went so far back with such a cool person.
It's nothing. In my line of work, it's not uncommon to run into some trouble every now and then. And she's helped me get out of a few sticky situations. In return,
Jesus
I've helped
Christ.
her take care of some things that you could
Somebody
say aren't
clip that.
exactly in
Oh, oh, they're so cute. Okay, my cat just fell off the pillow. Silly boy. Hey, are you alright, bud? No, it's not a nice awakening from your nap, is it? Oh, baby.
Hostile bird just followed.
Oh, hello. Thank you for the follow. How's your day been today? You joined us at a funny moment. My cat fell off of his pillow. Poor little guy. Is this like an...
Oh! I was just trying to explain the game to Mao! That's so cruel! Where's my body? Where's my body?
Is this safe to eat?
I don't know. That's a purple one, right? I haven't seen them yet. You fed it to me! What the fuck? Ah! What? I farted? Okay. Same reaction.
Sacrifice. Oh. Yoink. No, don't. Rui!
What does sacrifice do?
I don't know. Why do you know the.
Ah! Rui! Rui, please! Rui! Jesus fucking Christ! Ah!
And now the pancake. Now everyone's pancake.
Oh, you're gonna play us a little ditty? Oh, lovely.
Please don't ever ask him to play as a little ditty.
I just did.
Do you want to play?
Don't ever say that word again.
It's
What,
playing
did he?
the song, you know, it's playing the song from the game itself, you know, that we're in.
Oh.
I think I find that really cool.
Alright, well,
Can I give you all of the head
Next
pats?
question. Can make me one?
Yes.
Keep the shears nearby the sheep because I hate going back and forth. Oh, turtles, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm even more sorry. They're gonna attack me? No, I was just trying to get the boat, okay? That was insane. Oh, that fish just ate the boat, okay. Oh, excuse me, my butt gets very dead.
I defeated them with my mouth.
Oh, a bison. Do you think maybe it might drop some leather? Should we try? Oh, it's gonna hurt me. Oh! Yep, I thought so. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay. 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 That was so dumb. Oh no, my stuff. Wait, I think I have a spare sword. Let's... Oof, that is why I warned you guys.
speech to Congress today, where she demanded that all Russian troops withdraw from the Arctic region.
Okay, more war stuff.
The Kremlin has yet to respond. But this
Pet the
is
dog! Pet the
still
dog!
a new
Yes!
escalation in the
Game lets us pet the dog!
Many experts are suggesting the specter of a third world war draws.
Alright, welcome back. Thank you for waiting patiently. We are back and gonna continue with some more Dream Daddy. And I think we're gonna go back to messaging Damien some more and see if we can build a proper relationship with him. We have gained 1 heart! I'm assuming when we gain 3 hearts we will be dating! So, let's see how Damien's doing. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks through the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me an old piece of old parchment, folding into an envelope sealed with a purple wax. Damn, this dude goes all out. What? That's so cool. I actually like to seal my letters with wax as well. It's really fun. I highly recommend you guys try it at least once. It's cool. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads, oh, look at that. Dearest Poppet, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I wrote this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that I thank you. That said, Poppet, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world for me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema followed by a moonlit stroll would be your taste. I eagerly wait your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch. Wow! A letter? Oof! Oof! Consider me flattered. Consider my heart aflutter. Amanda and I both look up from the letter. Wow. He's good. So you're gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I better message him on Dad book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut. You have to write him back! A real letter! But my handwriting looks like 2 toddlers fighting over a crayon. Dad, you have to! He wrote you a letter! That's so cool! It's fair. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then close them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and pursue showtimes. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2? Evil Never Dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration to the ennui of existence. Really turns up the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. I do hope this letter finds you in good health. Good one. What's next? I must confess my amateur control of the written word. Geez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let me know how you're feeling. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves when last we met. Not bad. Good actually sentence. Ask him to hang out already. True art takes time, Amanda. Well, a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored in the situation at hand. Bring it home, Pops. It would bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Smooth, calling it the cinema is such a classy move. Enclosed you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes. And I sign my name, my full name. Fancier that way. Puppet plays. Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting. Oh my god, my handwriting! Look how bad my handwriting is. Oh. Okay. It's not calligraphy, but actually calligraphy isn't like that hard to pick up. You just would have had to done so as you're learning to write. You spelled his name wrong. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now, all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape? That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. You gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello, Bella. How you doing? What's that other thing? Amanda pulls some of the wax onto a folded letter and expertly presses a small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second, pulls the wood away, revealing, here it is, your sigil. A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Alright. So, I'm gonna nerd out for a second. You can't use normal candle wax to make a wax seal. Because normal candle wax, what's the word? It doesn't cool fast enough to actually make a seal like that. And secondly, it's also a different kind of viscosity. So it would probably ruin the letter to try and do this. But the thought counts. Well, I guess all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. Head outside and walk over to Damien's house. Slip the letter into the slot in this door and go home. Mission accomplished. Now we play the waiting game. Night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day he had left a beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit and I show up to the theatre a little bit early. It's a chilly night and the theatre is kind of crowded. But it's still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. Nice, like, thunder sounds. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
Oh my.
What? Regardless, the hour grows close.
Oh.
Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please allow me to repay the deed in Sour Pitch Kits or perhaps Milk Duds. Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh, my dad's here. I turn around to find Lucien standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucien, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theatre. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? Oh, whoop. I didn't realise that was Damien's line. My friends and I are making you see some kids' movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it.
Oh.
Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies.
What?
You watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha, good luck with that, Dad. Lucien rejoins his friends and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loved to tease. We went in line for a little longer and Damien buys his snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. He's into us, dude. He is into us. We have this in the bag. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest. Damn! Dude, calm down. It's just a movie. It's just a movie. Unless he thinks we're onto him. Oh, Is everything okay? Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better. Do you have a favourite horror movie?
Oh, no.
Of course I have a favourite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh, interesting.
Huh.
That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I'd never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. Looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
Oh my.
You must be joking. I love horror movies. The lights dim for the film. That scared the crap out of me! What the hell? Damien screams. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. We settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awaken my coven. Two more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time? Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The three look at each other, then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rules. The trio of vampires flies off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get to a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you. Romulus leaps out and slashes at the general's throat. Blood splatters all over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. Oh, we're holding hands! Oh! I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
What?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it back on his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic and I got to an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit he's afraid of it. It is cute. He's adorable. Ah! I wish he would hold my hand again. Ah! We caught feelings! Ah! Maybe I could do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Point out a plot hole. You notice how the guard fired off 7 bullets, but his gun only holds 6 bullets? Yes, that is absolutely unforgivable from a filmmaking standpoint. It's almost unwatchable. It's funny how it's so much easier to point out any tiny mistakes in the work of others than it is to actually go create your own thing, huh? Yep. Hey, look. That's an anchorism? Anagorism? A what? The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly. Only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie where Romulus, Bad Blood, and the general's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the general's wife begin making out hard.
What?
The film fades to black and the end appears on the screen, but then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival over Carmela. Couldn't read that properly. Who watched the two from afar. Oh no! Twist ending! Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be for a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. Damien and I walk out of the movie theatre amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He seems kind of invigorated. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as a pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore. Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be. Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll. Yeah, we're out on town. Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theatre. Lovely night, isn't it?
Oh.
As lovely as the company, yes. He thinks I'm lovely. Damn, okay, here comes a smooth response. Thanks. No problem. Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. You getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat. Worry not, friend. I have a plan. We turn the corner and greeted by the gates of a cemetery? What? Are we going in there? A little bit of Victorian flavour, Poppet. Trust me. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare us down as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Picnicking in the graveyards is an old Victorian tradition. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say? With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket in the picnic basket. Wait, where are you hiding that? Under my cloak. Oh, right. Damien unfolds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love this. I love this so much. Less so that we're in a cemetery, but still love it. In the Victorian era, there was no public art galleries, parks or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see a beautiful plant life. That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in the graveyard, but you have trouble handling a scary movie? I wasn't... He sighs deeply. Oh yes. I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if, because of how I looked and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times. Damien, so sorry. If I'd have known, I would suggest a different movie. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one. Thanks for your help. Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living. It keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in midst of such death, brings me great comfort. Death helped me appreciate life, to savour every second. We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. I never thought I would be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that? I'm not sure. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly towards us, its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Woof! Oh, it's a dog. As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen pulls its owner towards us. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs at his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily. What a beautiful dog. Hey. We both look up, not expecting to see... Robert! It's Robert! Thanks. Oh, Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening? Hunting cryptids. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog.
Hey.
This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her and now we're walking around this graveyard together. Hunting cryptids. Damien and I share a look. May I give her a treat? Sure, wouldn't give her cheese though. Not to worry. Damien reaches into the depths of the cloak and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there? The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks. My absolute pleasure. Damien shakes the dog's paw. Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again. Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you liked dogs. Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog, such as a terrier or a Maltese. I, think big dogs are nice too. Yeah, man, dogs are cool. I do believe we had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home? Damien hops onto his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it, as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful. Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight. Damien, it was my pleasure. Poppet, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief, presses it to my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien. I'm gonna wave this at passing ships. I approve. Damien shuffles his feet. I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you, someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you. Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand. I must take my leave. Good night. Before I can say anything else, he's gone. I unlock the door and step inside. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. Hey Dad, what's up? Were you watching for me from the window? No, I was just, Okay, yes. How was the movie? Lots of vampire titties. Told you. But, as it turns out, Damien is... Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary cool. Yeah, he's so cool it's scary. Nice save, Puppet. Did you know the graveyards used to be a place to throw parties? I think I'm misremembering that. Wow, that's pretty punk. Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute though. How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf? How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? Amanda's eyes narrow. I don't trust you. Nor I you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will you? I will try not to howl at the moon past midnight. That's funny. Date complete! Hoo-yah! I love the...
Are you familiar with the works of Corey Feldman? He simply slayed in The Lost Boys.
Rank S! Let's do it! Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I hear a faint sound, but I can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. I'm gonna leave her alone. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Oh, I wonder what's going on with Amanda. Well, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would have only made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. And this seems like a great place to save and carry on next time. That was fun. I hope you guys are enjoying Dream Daddy so far, because I am really enjoying it. It's been a blast. But right now, we're going to go ahead and find somebody to raid. Who is live? Who indeed? Ooh, this person's live. And this person. They've been live for like 3 seconds, it says. Let's go for it. All right. You guys know the drill. We do in fact have a raid message should you want to copy it over to show this person that we are raiding some love. But for now, make sure you guys take care of yourselves. You can check out my Discord to get all the latest updates to do with me. We also host events over there, so check that out if you haven't already. On my socials is where you'll find extra content of me when I am not live. This includes art, clips, skits, and original content, so go check that out. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. I had a wonderful time hanging out with you guys. Be sure to hydrate, make yourself a good meal, have a good night's sleep, take your meds, all that good stuff. I will be live again tomorrow at 5 PM GMT for some Lethal Company modded. I hope you guys join me for that. It's a really, really fun game. It should be chaotic and very wild. So I will see you guys then. But for now, goodbye and have a lovely day. Bye bye.